Assalamu alaikum. Dr. Hussain Bush Bolachi YouTube channel is with you, and today we will discuss sexually transmitted disease. Commonly, they are called STDs, and least discussed and least given attention in the overall healthcare system of any country because it has stigma and it has a long duration of the treatment as well as awareness and people think that their life is not of a quality life and most of the sexually transmitted diseases like HIV AIDS is one of the equal to the sentence to a person or to a social life. So nowadays, I think a lot of development and lot of awareness as well as treatment modalities are available. So I think the students of MBBS, BDS, or even public health, nursing, or even research and other social sciences can learn more about the sexually transmitted diseases because the young population in Pakistan is almost 60% below the age of 30 or 35. So we have the largest cohort of the young population, male and female. So sexual desire, sexual diseases are very common problem or it is a social problem and it can hamper the life as well as the mental health, physical health, social health, and even economic health of the country and individual or community can be affected. So let us move towards the meeting side and see the presentation. Uh, so let us uh, cover the presentation. So let us move to the epidemiology or the first slide. Epidemiology means the spread of the disease, prevalence, incidence, emergence, or burden of the disease in the community medicine. We call it three D's: distribution, dynamics, and as well as the burden of the disease. So STDs are a short form of the sexually transmitted disease, significant global health challenge. Understanding the epidemiology of STDs is essential for developing effective vaccines and prevention strategies. These are the two important things where strategies for prevention and development of the new vaccine. We will discuss more in the next presentation or next slides, especially for high risk population. Nowadays, you can't immediately roll out the program to the entire population or in the entire country. So, high risk population is one of the strategy of the public health by analyzing transmission pattern and risk factors. A public health initiative can target intervention and resources to mitigate. Resources are the money, material, manpower, methods, machinery. These are all resources. The spread of these infections. Let us move. Overview is understanding STD is essential for prevention and treatment. Each type of STD has a unique characteristic in symptoms as well as characteristics regarding how to spread and its essential health effects. It's crucial to be aware of the transmission modes. Transmission mode is important, and as it is sexually transmitted disease, so it can be transmitted through blood and blood products as well as through the uh, sexual route or through the intimate relationships. Symptomatology to faster effective preventive strategies. Which type of the STDs? Study includes infections like HIV, gonorrhea, chlamydia, and syphilis, and other can be there. Transmission modes. STDs can be transmitted through sexual contact, blood exposure, and mother to child. Particularly HIV AIDS can be transmitted from the mother to child. Many STDs be asymptomatic. That is important. It has a long duration and asymptomatic initially, but untreated can lead to severe health complications. What is current trend? These 3 points are important: rising incidence, high risk population, and impact of the COVID. So, why rising incidence? Recent studies indicate rise in STDs, particularly among young population, and Pakistan has one of the largest young population, and even out of school largest population. High risk population: men and have sex with men, MSM, and sex workers face higher risk. So we have to be vigilant. As a Muslim society, I think Islam has already provided a safe, secure marriage, relationship, family ethics, as well as Islamic values. So in Pakistan, and even circumcision is considered one of the prevention of the AIDS, which I have heard in Liaquat University from a very important researcher from the USA. He was Pakistani origin, but he was working on the genome project to uh, identify the genes and complete the gene profile. Impact of COVID-19, the pandemic disrupted the healthcare access. Then vaccines. You can see from the picture that vaccines have a very central point. Importance of the vaccine plays a critical role in the prevention of STDs. Doxycycline post-exposure prophylaxis, doxy-PEP recent studies suggest doxycycline can serve as a preventive measure after potential exposure to STDs. So as we have post-exposure of the rabies, then the same is post-exposure for the STDs also. And doxycycline is a promising or repurposed antibiotic. Behavioral intervention emphasizing safe sexual practices and community outreach program. Um, then new approaches in recent and research and development. AI in drug development. Artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the identification of new drugs for STDs by analyzing vast database to predict the efficacy and safety of potential treatment. So AI has now access to the data and can analyze and tell what is good, what is bad. DNA vaccine research into DNA vaccine is promising for STDs, enabling targeting immunization strategies that stimulate a strong immune response against a specific pathogen. So, DNA vaccine and novel therapy, new therapeutic strategies are being explored, including mRNA vaccines and monoclonal antibodies that could offer advanced protection and treatment option against STDs. These are few global initiatives: WHO guidelines, partnership, and focus on education. The World Health Organization continues to update guidelines for STD management, prevention, emphasizing testing, treatment, and vaccination strategies globally. Uh, One of the important is hepatitis B and hepatitis C, but hepatitis B vaccine prevents hepatitis as well as the sexual root of this kind of uh, ailment. Collaboration between government, NGOs, and healthcare providers is essential for addressing the rise in STDs. Effective communication and resource sharing can enhance collective efforts. So, resource sharing, if everybody will work in isolation, then resource sharing will not be, and the healthcare system will not be resilient as well as robust and effective to deal with this rising trend. Focus on education, raising awareness about STDs through educational campaigns, just like this video I am making. It will be available for the public understanding and it will be in the public domain. So please, and Dr. Hussain Bashkolachi YouTube channel is also interested in major public health problems as well as educational aspects, examination aspects, research aspects, and community participation and involvement engagement, particularly youth, to adopt safer sexual practices and safe regular testing. So easy, simple testing should be available. But in Islam, I think the circumcision, marriage, and following the rules and the principles of the Islam or the direction of the Islam, then I think the Muslim countries can be one of the safest zone as regards the uh, sexually transmitted disease. Future direction, let us see enhanced surveillance system, establishing robust surveillance system to monitor STDs trends can help public health officials respond promptly to outbreak and emerging threats. Just like now war is going on in Iran, Israel, as well as the USA drones are attacking hospitals, doctors. So this disruption requires not only surveillance but access to the healthcare facilities. Integrating uh, integrating the services and continuous research is critical to understand the evolving nature of STDs, including resistance pattern. It's possible that they can be drug resistant pattern. So combating, we have four suggestions: epidemiological understanding, comprehensive prevention strategies, innovative vaccines, collaboration among stakeholders. So with this, uh, we are thankful that you have heard this important and social stigma as well as access to the STDs, treatment, testing, counseling, education, awareness should be priority so that our young population is saved from these diseases, problems, as well as they can lead a very productive, happy, and smiling life and can contribute to the mainstream economic development and mainstream social development of the country. Thank you very much. And with this, we are ending the meeting. And any suggestion, comments, Dr. Hussain Bashkolachi. Handle is Dr. Hussain Bashkolachi, 6343. You can access me on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much.